Hello friends, and once again thank you for viewing the old reliable Nyssa Tractor and Implement Company. This has been kind of a busy weekend. It's Monday morning and we've got 7 tractors on the spa here fixing to get cleaned up and ready to go out to the tractor heaven area. But I just thought I'd take this moment to let you know, some of you guys that buy suitcase weights from us for time to time. We've been out of them for the last 8 months. Now we have about 350 suitcase weights in stock and ready to go. If you've been calling and we've been telling you no, we just don't have any, now's a good time to get it done. Between now and the next farming season, we will definitely be out of them again. So just a reminder on that. One thing that we pride ourselves in here in the desert of Eastern Oregon is our sheet metal. We don't get a lot of rain here. Annual precipitation is 12 inches. We're at 2,200 feet elevation and a desert climate. The ground is, the water is worth more than the ground is. If you've got ground and you don't have irrigation for it, you don't have anything around here. All gravity flow for the most part, out of the Owyhee and other surrounding reservoirs and tributaries and so on and so forth. But anyway, back to our sheet metal. It doesn't get rusted. And for instance, here's a good example. We had a guy call from Florida, and he had three 8400T tractors that he'd bought brand new. And he said, hey, I need hoods. All my hoods are rusted out. He said, I live here on the ocean, on Seaside in Florida someplace. And he said, I bought these tractors brand new. And he said, my hoods are completely shot. And so John sold him 3 hoods and was getting ready to ship them to him. And they're kind of big, you know, and he had a price quote on the shipping. And John said, well, it seems like a lot of money. Of course, it's a long ways to Florida, but better call him and check with him and make sure that's okay. And he called him up and the guy said, oh yeah, that's no problem. He said, the price don't matter, just get them on the way. And John said, well, he said, I'm going to need them in the next 2 weeks, and we only use them for 2 weeks out of the year, and then we park them and go on doing other things. And John says, well, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you doing with them 2 weeks out of the year? And he said, well, we built some special rippers and we're ripping up the beach right down there by the ocean. And John said, you're ripping up the beach? Yeah, right ahead, the sea turtle migration. When the sea turtles come in to lay their eggs, they need soft, loose sand to dig in. And so we got a contract to keep the sea turtles happy. So we got a lesson in sea turtle husbandry on that particular day. But anyway, we sent him them hoods off those 8400 Ts that come out of this country, and they look brand new to him. Just, he couldn't believe that they didn't have any surface rust on them. And well, let's just take a look at that 4955 right there. You know, that sheet metal, it's missing a few things, but look at that hood. It don't look bad at all for a tractor that age. Some of the others are just some old working girls been out on the dairy for an extended period of time, but a little something wrong with every one of them. You can bet on that. But anyway, that was our sea turtle implement of husbandry story for today. And thank you for viewing. Like us if you love us if you like us, hate us if you don't. We're in the spa area cleaning things up and getting the oil off of everything and windows washed and so on and so forth, so these tractors can go out to tractor heaven. And we'll give you a little view of the John Deere 8230. Got a full rack of weights on him, good rubber on the back, wore out on the front. Starts and runs, shifts in all the gears. Got a little bloody nose on the front. On a brand new 3-point hitch on the rear end of that thing. There she goes, out to tractor heaven. Call today, talk to John, Stephen, or Brian. 888-372-4020. The old reliable Nyssa Tractor and Implement Company.